Yeah, so how y'all doing? I would like to give a tasteless joke. Ba-da-da-dum. So, no, should I just because like would I get crucified if I said right now, right, that China now owns the world because they've successfully completed the old adage of sell you the disease to give you the cure. I mean, I have students from all over the world. I have talked to students, in Russia and Ukraine and in Turkey and Hungary, all over the place, who are buying now the vaccine, China's vaccine, to the virus that came from there. So it's like, how is that not a win? Like, okay, you get me sick, and now I'm gonna pay you money? Dang. I mean, how? And I think what this comes down to, folks, is not being centered on Christ. A lot of people say, oh yeah, your life has to be centered on Christ, and it's just kind of like become a bumper sticker. And, even the way people believe in Jesus nowadays, it's kind of similar to the way that I believe in like Winston Churchill. Like, yeah, he was a guy in history, he gave some good speeches. But that's not taking up your cross and following Jesus. That's not, right, hating your father and mother, brother, sister, in regards to not actually like hating them, but as in, right, not loving God as your primary focus, right? If you put your you have to love all of mankind, right? But first, before that, what's connected to that is first you have to love God with all your heart, might, and soul, right? And so if you do not first have that, then you're disordered in loving everyone else correctly. That's what Jesus means by that. He says unless you hate your brother, your sister more than me, and that's what we have here. We can't just believe in Jesus like we believe in Winston Churchill or George Washington, and because people have gotten so desperate and so afraid of this virus that they're willing to pay money to the people who gave them the sickness in the first place. Like, oh, I'll do anything to get my life back to normal. And if this means like this will end the lockdown because we'll have more vaccines and stuff. But we have we have these other countries making their own vaccines. We have the United States vaccine, the UK vaccine, the Germany vaccine, right, and so on. But yet, even countries like I believe like Brazil, who are working on their own vaccine, are still buying vaccines from China. I saw this very, very heart-cutting meme a while back of like, China won World War III without even shooting a missile, and it's like, yeah, because if you can control people's minds, if you can control them, being afraid and doing whatever they want to get out of it, because they don't put their trust in heavenly things instead of earthly things. They worry about they worry about the conditions in their life more than they do about the kingdom of God. Then it's very easy for them to succumb to anything. And communists throughout all times it's been instituted have realized this. That's why they always try to remove God. That's why the Chinese Communist Party persecutes people that practice Falun Gong. They persecute people that practice Christianity. They persecute people that practice Islam, right? And they do this because they know that if your utmost center, your utmost love is not first primarily to God, then you won't have the virtue of fortitude in a supernatural sense. Sure, you may be courageous here or there, but without that supernatural element of the virtue, then you'll just do whatever to get along. You'll tolerate even that which goes against your own conscience. And that is not having Christ at your center. So, something to ponder on. And God bless all of you.